Hi YouTube, I am that natural girl, and right now I'm a little nasally. I'm sick right now, so please excuse this sickness and this cold that I have. And I know I stated before in my beginning video that I will talk about topics more about, not just about hair, about business, everyday life issues, etc. So this video would not be a hair tutorial. It's just something concerns that's been on my heart, and I just want to discuss them. I have these discussions with my family, friends, and pretty much the people I have surround me are positive, and I like to keep it that way because as of right now, I'm on a path of discovering my truth. As I said, if you read my blogs, I am that naturalgirl.com. After each post, I will say, discover your truth. Don't forget to discover your truth. So it's very important for us to have that path of discovering our truth because people will lie to us every day. And when I say ego stroking, that's another blog that I had. People with ego stroking. And they're just temporary. We need people actually to encourage us, give us constructive criticism to make us a better person. And I like to keep those people around me. And I won't want no one around me who just tell me what I want to hear or think that I want to hear. I need people who's going to actually be real with me because that's the way I'm going to discover my truth and be a better person. I know for me as growing up as a child, my example before me was my mom. As far as I lived in a household with both parents, but I'm saying my mom always showed, to believe in what you want or what you need to have faith, keep God first, and at times, it was times that was hard for us. And my mom, when I wouldn't even see her worry, she said, I got all the God's hands, and God will make a way. He will bless us abundantly. And even in my time as being a woman, being a mother of one child, a daughter 9 years old, yeah, I've been at my lowest point when I had to struggle and have anything to give for me and my child. And it was hard, not that I want to be there. It was just where life put me at the moment. And only thing I had was the example my mama gave it to me, which is to keep faith. And like I said, this is something I don't really show. Not that I have a problem with it, just I normally show the hair tutorials. But an issue that I have right now, not so much an issue, maybe a concern of why are women or men, whatever, when they see someone make a decision in life to better themselves and their family, why do they envy, get jealous, or get angry? Well, you can have that choice too. It never fails to be why people act like that. I know for me right now, I started my own jewelry business a little earlier this year. And I have got good feedback, great feedback, positive, constructive suggestions I have, but I also got the negative. And I don't care for it because I don't think it's so much my business per se. Even before that, I noticed that when people see me, they have nasty attitudes, they roll their eyes, they just have everything but a positive attitude towards me. And most times, it's just about the grace of God. I end up getting a chance to talk to these people or get acquainted with these people. And the first thing they say is, "Oh, the reason why I act this way towards you or said this towards you or about you because I thought you was stuck up or I thought you was me, and I'm nothing like that." And they felt like, "Oh, you nothing like that. You so cool." Like it's like a light bulb click in their head. They get an aha moment when they see me, like, "Oh, you're nothing like that." And I tell people, it is so cliche. It's a cliche saying, stop judging the book by its cover. Get a chance to read the whole story to the bitter end before you pass judgment. We all guilty of judging people at one point, but if you haven't seen me or seen anyone display a certain action or said this and this and that, you can be really messing up a great friendship or type of business relationship in the future just because of this. And most times as people, not everyone, we do have people who just a little bit conceited or whatever and have just a nasty attitude, but not everyone. Most times when you forming those thoughts in your head, it's an insecurity or a lack of confidence within yourself. If I haven't gave you any type of any type of way to have you believe that, then it's an issue with you. And for me, looks is not about everything. I mean, looks is not about everything. That's how I feel. And I don't view myself as where people may view me. I don't. It's just me, and I'm happy I don't. But you know, for most part, I like to just keep things real. You know, just I just like in my circle, I just have people that's real around me, and I just want people to understand. If there's anything that you want to go out for, if there's anything you want to accomplish, you can do it. Please don't get mad or jealous of the next person. Please don't. The only difference between me and the next person who not doing it is that I have the drive. And that's the only thing that you're missing. Get the drive. I tell people all the time, you are issued one life only. It is up to you what you choose to do with your life. That's it. It's just point blank. It's simple. You have the choice to do it. You have that choice. Don't let no one take it from you. Don't let no one alter your decisions or your thinking pattern to get what it is you want to get or want to achieve in your life. I have this on my blog. Again, IamTheNaturalGirl.com. You know, and like we have to start changing our thought pattern on how we look at things. We can't look at that, you know. People see celebrities, they see the stars, and they say, oh, they think they that, they think they this, and this, and that. You got to realize, we as a society, we always looking at what we say good, the good life. We see them with the fancy cars, the chains, the big nice houses. And for most of them, not all of them, for most of them, it haven't always been like that. They had to work, they hit the work. A lot of people that's even famous was homeless. So it haven't always been an easy role for them. And who are you to knock that person because now they finally at their spot, and you all of a sudden, you think they better than this person, that person. Not saying that people don't act like that. People with money sometimes do act like, you know, they're superior to the world. And with that though, people have to realize you are a human. Me and you stand in the crowd and if somebody shoot a bullet towards one of us, you can get hit. Your $500 million is not going to stop the bullet from hitting you. That's point blank. You know, if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. So, excuse me, I'm sick. But I want us to understand if there's anything we want to do in life, anything you want to accomplish, go out for go for it. Tomorrow's not promised. Forget tomorrow. The next minute is not promised. And for me, like I said, I can't get up every day living a lie. It's just me. Period. If I know it's something I need to get done, or something I know I'm supposed to be doing, I look myself in the face in that mirror and say, Lacey, what it is you need to get done to accomplish this next goal, this, that, this, and that. Whatever. My thing is, I tell people all the time, the most hardest people to face is not the people out there in the world, but it's yourself. Because you could put that show on for a person and go ahead and leave them alone, come in your house, lay there alone, or whatever your situation may be. But at the end of the day, you're facing yourself in that mirror, knowing that you live a lie. And that's one thing I can't understand about people. How can you get up every day and live a lie? For me, I can't let that lay on my heart for too long. To say, you know, Lacey, you need to get up and get yourself together. And this is why I'm at the point I am today, because I follow that other part of my heart. I follow that spirit that say, you know, Lacey, you need to be doing this to get yourself together. And that's what I've been doing. You know, it's just I don't understand how people can have such a negative attitude and let that become them and let that be in their heart. It bothers me because what they try to dodge a spirit that's like that jealousy, envy, angry type of spirit, because once you allow that to enter your place and enter your soul and your peace and your happiness, and it just come in and attack that and you feed off of it, that is something that's so hard to erase, you know. And as a person, you do not want to be like that because you're blinding yourself. You're abandoning your soul, you know, and your spirit and your happiness, because you're going to start looking at the world in a different view. You're not going to look open-minded. You're going to be very closed-minded to things. And all you're going to see is negative. That's all you're going to see. And through these eyes, we choose what we want to see. And we have to remember that. If I want to see peace, if I want to see happiness, it's up to me to excuse me, display those actions. It's up to me to feel that. Whatever's on our heart, it's gonna eventually display in our actions. I tell people this all the time. Only a person can put on a show for so long before their audience get tired. And that just means, like, you could walk around here and put on a show for so long. A person gonna eventually get tired. They're gonna eventually see right through you. You can't fool everybody. I'm sorry, you can't fool everybody. People gonna see that, because the thing is, one thing about negativity, it feeds. And you let it feast for so long, you can't help but not to show it in your actions. So you eventually gonna show what you're really backing at. Somebody somewhere gonna eventually be able to read that. We have to be careful as people. We got to uplift each other. Women, we have to uplift each other. When you see the next woman do something, ask them how they got there. What made them get to this point? Because I know for me, I have always wanted to have my business in fashion. I went to fashion school over 10 years ago, and I had to stop to take care of my daughter. But that's something I want to pursue that. And God has blessed me a chance to enter this type of world some type of way. It is through jewelry making. I do handcrafted jewelry, coconut glue. That's my jewelry business. And I'm so blessed for the opportunities that's been bestowed before me. I'm so blessed. And I tell people, even when I had my child, to tell people, I didn't even let my child stop me. My life wasn't over. My child would soon be grown, and what excuse that I would have. I still, I haven't always been at this place. That's pretty much what I'm saying. I had to struggle. I had to sit up here, get comfortable with myself, have confidence that I can make this work, that I'm a creative person, and I can make this work. It hadn't always been like that. It hadn't always. In my early 20s, I knew that I wanted to be somewhere in the fashion world. But I struggle with that. I struggle with, I struggle with a lot of stuff, and I know that also comes maturity, and God had allowed me to go through some things, go through some rough spots in my life. Like, when it got time for me to do what I had to do, I'm doing it, It's not easy at all. It's not easy, but I'm so grateful for the opportunities. I want us to remember, we only got one life. We issue one life. And it's up to you what you're going to do with your life. Don't let no one dictate that, take it away, influence whatever decision you want to make. We have to learn to change our thought pattern. I have blogs about this on IamThatNaturalGirl.com. We have to learn to change our thought pattern to get anything done in life. If you know you're dealing with a negative part, negative mind, ask God to help you change your thought pattern. Don't ask God to give you that new car or that new house. Ask God to change your thought pattern on how I can better myself, be productive in my life in order to get that new car or get that the new house or to do whatever you want to do in your life. And all the time, it might not be for you. What's for you is for you, and what's for me is for me. And we got to understand it in life. Stop always looking at what people get. Because necessarily the people had those things, that doesn't mean they're happy. They will put a show on as if they're happy, but they're really not happy. And you can't fool me with that. But we have to be very supportive for one another. Like I said, for me, I get so eager, I get so geek when I see a woman having their own business. I want to know how I want to know they struggles or how they got to the point, because it gives me hope. I love to hear stories like that. I don't care if it's a man neither. A woman, I don't care. But I just look, especially if they're young too, I want to know what got you to that point. Because all it does is motivate me. All it does is motivate me. We have to inspire one another. We have to take care of one another. I guess that's it. More videos on topics like this. I'll see you soon. Bye, YouTube.